title of his talk is a study of the relationship between trigger tools and adverse drug events at Sounded Prasangaraj, the 19th hospital, Kachan.
Okay. First of all, I'm glad to say Sawadee Krab in Thailand. And it does mean good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to have an opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. My name is Kawin Dongmi. You can call me Kevin. I'm a sixth-year pharmacy student of Silpakorn University, Thailand. What I'd like to present you today is my senior project, the study of relationship between trigger tools and adverse drug events at Somdet Prasankaraj, the 19th Hospital, Kanchanaburi. I divide my presentation into 4 sections: their introduction, method, results, and conclusion. Well, let's start my presentation. Everyone here has heard the word adverse drug event, right? The adverse drug event is a noxious, unintended response to the drug and occurs in doses used for treatment with prophylaxis, diagnosis, therapy, or medication of physiologic functions. The report of HPVC on March 2013 found 23.5% of serious ADE from all hospitals in Thailand. Moreover, the spontaneous ADR monitoring report detects adverse events only 10 to 20%, which is not dangerous. According to NCCMERV index, they adopt the medication error index to define the severity of the outcome into the letter A to I, and the harm started letter E thereafter in the yellow section. And the Institute of Healthcare for Improvement, IHI, is interested to find the ADE measurement method to they can develop the global trigger tool to find them. And the trigger tool is a retrospective review of random sample of inpatient medical records using trigger or clues to identify possible adverse events or to assess the level of harm from each adverse event, or to determine whether adverse events are reduced over the time as a result of improvement effort. And Rose J.D. et al. Found that the adaptive technique appeared to increase the rate of ADE detection approximately 50-fold over the traditional methodology. Wow. So IHI classified the trigger tool into 6 modules: care module, surgical, medication module, intensive care module, perinatal module, and emergency department module. But pharmacists are strongly associated with the medication module trigger in this. They have 13 medication module triggers, and we selected 3 triggers from IHI. They are M4, the glucose less than 50 mg per deciliter; M6, vitamin K administration; and the last one is M9, naloxone use. Moreover, we modified 3 triggers from IHI. They are M3, INR greater than 6 to INR greater than 4, and M5, rising BUN of serum creatinine greater than 2 times baseline to rising creatinine of enalapril, and M7, diphenhydramine use to CPM injection use. The reason why we selected this trigger from IHI that I have mentioned is because they are appropriate for calling the data in from the hospital and specifically in the same way. They ought to be excluded from my research because they aren't available in hospital, such as diphenhydramine use. In Thailand, it's not popular to use diphenhydramine. It's popular to use the CPM injection use. So there's hospital use that CPM injection. In addition, we added two triggers. They are calcium polystyrene sulfonates, or you can call it Calumet, and the trigger is KCl elixir use. The topic is method. The study design is a retrospective cross-sectional descriptive study which collected inpatient medical record during August to September in 2013 with acid trigger to about 2 months. You should have known what the process that I used in this to find the trigger. First, we reviewed the trigger to standard of IHI and Thai hospital accreditation and specify a trigger to of each AD following IHI trigger to that could collect data. Then, our IT technician of hospital searched a trigger to and to find a trigger via HostXP program. If we didn't find the trigger, we would stop searching. And if we found a trigger, we will bring the hospital number to certain medical records, and then after that, we analyze their medical record in the relationship between trigger and adverse events. If it's not related, we will stop analyzing. And if it's related, we would categorize and classification of AD following Alzheimer's index. We calculate the percent and rearrange the percent of AD which can detect from the trigger tools. And finally, we bring data of all trigger tools to calculate a positive predictive value, or you can call PPV, and sensitivity. We use the highest detectable trigger tool to calculate the sensitivity. And here's my data collecting form. The data analysis, we calculate the percent of ADE and the percent of ADE following Alzheimer's index via Microsoft Excel, and we calculate PPV and sensitivity by the Med-Cal diagnosis evaluation. And the last one, we test for significant level in chi-square test at the alpha is 0.05 by PS PP program. Let's talk about the result. The summary data of all trigger tools in this table. As you can see in my slide, the Alzheimer's category E, they are 38 events and in category E, and there are 6 events in category F, and but none in the category G to I. The definition of their category is, category E is a temporary harm to the patient and require intervention, and category F is a temporary harm, same the category E, but in the category F, the patient require initial or prolonged hospitalization. In the category G is a permanent harm, and the category H is a harm with the patient want to sustain their lives, and the last one, category I, is death. This table shows the adverse event percent were verified by each trigger tool compared with the total trigger. The first, KCl elixir, is 50%. The second, rising creatinine of inalienable is 15.91%. And the third is Calumet and CPM are 11.36%. And when we read the past slide is compared with total trigger tool, but in this slide, when we arrange in the ancestral category E, you will see that as calcium elixir is 43.18% and rising serum creatinine of inarable is 13.64%. When we arrange in category F, calcium elixir is first in the same way, is a 6.82%, and Calumet, CPM, and rising creatinine of inarable are 2.27%, but none in iron and greater than 4, naloxone use and vitamin K administration. This slide will focus on ppb and sensitivity. The ppb of naloxone administration is 1, iron and greater than 4 is 0.5. Rising creatinine of inarable is 0.44, and calcium elixir is 0.41. CPM and Calumet are 0.17, and vitamin K is 0.09. About sensitivity test, the naloxone administration I can not calculate. We calculate of calcium elixir, CPM, and Calumet. They are 0.48, 0.5, and 0.5 respectively. The chi-square test show that significantly related with hypokalemia in the trigger calcium elixir, and in the same way, CPM is significantly related with hypersensitivity. And calcium polystyrene sulfonate or calumet is significantly related with hypokalemia too. In conclusion, as I mentioned, the naloxone is high as ppb. That means naloxone could extremely predict the opportunity of opioid toxicity. And from sensitivity analysis, calcium elixir was 0.48. That means that it can detect hypokalemia from medicine with about 48%. And in the same way, CPM and Calumet, it can detect the 50% too. And three triggers that have p-value is 0.0001. That suggest that statistical significantly related with their ADE. Last but not least, you can use a trigger tool to design protocol for preventing ADE skin, or for example, you can plan the hospital system, whole hospital system to prevent the ADE, or finding a new ADE and find a way to prevent the ADE. And you can use the result of this paper to closely monitor the occurrence of ADE in the trigger that significantly related, but in this hospital, such as the doctor should closely monitor in the serum potassium in drug-induced hypokalemia or drug-induced hyperkalemia. And we recommend the next researcher to extend the quality time to more than 2 months because of shorter duration that will affect the missed data, such as the seasonal disorder or direct cancer will identify in 2 months. That brings me to the end of, That brings me to the end of the presentation. I'm very obliged to the assistant from the pharmacy at Somdet Prasankara, the 19th Hospital in Kanchanaburi. And thank you for your attention. ขอบคุณครับ
To give us very nice presentations. So especially you raised the 3 take-home messages. So that was nice. Okay. So anybody has any questions or comments? So how about you guys? Anyone? This is actually so you actually showed that 6 different categories that trigger tools, and then but you actually estimate the very details, but which one is the most important to trigger tools?
Oh, from 6 module
Yeah,
of
6
IHI.
models, yes.
Oh, I think it's more important in every ticket to, but I should the medication module because we are pharmacists and we strongly associated with the medication. So the research we use the medication module triggers.
Okay. So medication model, so probably any type of diseases is going to be fit.
Now let's have a focus on medication more than disease.
Okay. Thank you. Or any other questions or comments? So how about you guys? No? Okay. No worries. How about questions? Okay, thank you very much for your presentation.